Alrighty then, what do you say? What do you know? Say it with mugs. The Commie-crats, they hate you, they hate me, they hate America. But I want all of you, like me, to choose greatness. Okay? That's what we're going to be doing this November. We're going to choose greatness. I foresee a repudiation of the Democrats that is going to be even bigger than the repudiation of all the remainers that the good people of the United Kingdom gave Labor a couple of months ago. I see a massive, massive landslide sweep. Now, all you Bernie bros, get over yourselves. He's not going to be the nominee. They're going to cheat and take it away from him again. And you know what? It's actually better for your party, because if Bernie Sanders is the nominee, Donald Trump gets over 400 electoral college votes. Now, I'm not kidding. He gets over 400. Remember, there are 535 electoral college votes, one for each congressman and two for each state. Those belong to the senators. Okay, so New York has 29 because we have 27 congressmen and 2 senators. Iowa has, I think, 11 or 12. Montana has 3. Rhode Island has 3. Delaware has 3. 1 for their congressional member and 2 for their senators. So the least you can have is 3, which is why people say, Timbo, why do you need 270 votes? Because 535 divided by 2 is 267.5, and the lowest number you can get to 270 is 3, so you add 3 to 267.5, which gives you 270.5. That's why 270 is the magic number. All right, smile for the picture. Bigfoot wants to take your picture. Bigfoot has been watching this shift show, and Bigfoot can't believe it. He said to me earlier, Timbo, what's going on? They're going to stand up there for a total of 24 hours and just tell lie after lie after lie after lie after lie? And I said, yep, pretty much. That's what we got. That's the shift show. Same shift, different day. And we've got this Rubin clown over at the Wall Street Journal, who the Wall Street Journal touts, or the Washington Post rather, who Washington Post touts as their conservative columnist. Conservative columnist Rubin. Yeah, she's about as conservative as Bertie Crocker. And she's about as Republican as Mitt Romney. Okay? And she's saying in the pages of WAPO that Adam Schiff has brilliantly boxed in the president and the Republicans. He's built a wall of facts around them so that they have no possibility of acquitting. There's no excuse for acquitting. It's like, who is this woman? Please. She's about as much a conservative commentator as Anna Navarro. Please. And surprise, 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 Joe Lockhart made up that conversation. Remember that tweet that went viral? The conversation overheard between 2 GOP senators? Oh my gosh, they've got him now. They've got this drunk now. I hope the president has exculpatory evidence. Not only did he lie, made the whole thing up, just like Shifty Schiff making up the transcript. Not only did he lie, he admitted it on Twitter, and he said, okay, so I made it up. But you know that's what they were thinking. Oh, so now you're a mind reader, Joe Lockhart? No, Joe Lockhart, you are a liar. You're a proven liar back from when you worked for crime boss Clinton and her husband Bill. All right? Lockhart. All of these people, they are, to call it the swamp denigrates swamps. Okay? Swamps actually have magnificent animals in them. They have alligators, and they have water moccasins, and they have snowy egrets, and they have all manner of beautiful fauna. The DC swamp, it's like these slime balls make slime balls look good. Okay? Humpty Lumpty makes the blob look like he's fit and trim. And I'm not talking about being overweight. I'm talking about being gelatinous. No spine whatsoever, Just Humpty Lumpty is a gelatinous bag of lies. That's all he is. He's a 5'1" bag of lies. In Pencil Neck Geek, the human bobblehead, the bug-eyed bobblehead, he's a tower of lies compared to Humpty Lumpty. Schiff's not a tall man, and he looks like a freaking NBA player next to Humpty Lumpty. Of course, Nancy Pelosi looks like an NBA player next to Humpty Lumpty. But these people, all they're doing is getting up there and telling lie after lie after lie after lie after lie, and then they're going to say to the senators, if you don't agree with our lies, then you're complicit in a cover-up. This is a big GOP cover-up. We had him. We had that drunk. We had all the evidence. The evidence was overwhelming. We had it all. And they covered it up. No, what you've got is a wall of lies. I mean, I even posted today the quote from Elf, Will Ferrell. You sit on a throne of lies. They all do. The entire Democrat Party sits on a throne of lies. However, there's hope. I think I have intuited Cipollone's strategy. And if I'm right, it's going to be beautiful. I think Sekulow and Cipollone have lured the Democrats onto their turf because today the Democrats went what I think is a bridge too far. They blamed, Humpty Lumpty got up there and said, one thing you can say about Donald Trump is he is not led around by the nose by the human hand grenade Rudy Giuliani. Because he's trying to debunk this myth that, you know, Trump is just a victim of Giuliani. Giuliani was out there, loose cannon, doing all this stuff, and Trump wasn't party to it. So they're trying to anticipate the Republicans' responses, right? They think that the Republicans are going to blame Rudy Giuliani. That's not the strategy. I will be very surprised if I'm not wrong. I'll be very surprised if I'm wrong about this. If this isn't what's going to happen, I'm going to be very surprised because this is what I would do. Based on what I've seen so far, I think I see their strategy because this is what I would do. They've lured them onto the banana leaves over the tiger pit. And then they're going to get up and they're going to pull the cord. The bamboo shoots are going to go in and the bamboo stakes are going to be there. And then you're going to see all the Democrats impaled on the banana spikes or the bamboo spikes. Okay? Here's how it's going to happen. This is my prediction. You heard it here first. You haven't heard it anyplace else. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But this is what I see happening. Humpty Lumpty got up today and tried to blame Rudy Giuliani and said that there's one thing you can say about Donald Trump. He's not led around by the nose by Rudy Giuliani. Now, in foreseeing an argument blaming Rudy Giuliani, Humpty Lumpty said that the Republicans are going to try to blame a debunked conspiracy theory involving UK corruption in the Bidens. Boom. Thanks, Humpty Lumpty. You just gave us everything we needed. Why? In a civil trial, you cannot open up a line of questioning that isn't supported by testamentary or documentary evidence. You have to lay what's called your foundation first. So if you want to make an allegation, that allegation has to be supported by evidence. Like in a closing argument, you can't argue in a closing argument anything that hasn't been presented as fact to the judge and jury. We don't have witnesses here. The Republicans weren't allowed witnesses in the House, remember? But the Democrats were. So now Nadler gets up and he blames a fictitious conspiracy theory that no one believes. It's been debunked. He's opened up the door for the Republicans. Remember, they didn't say no witnesses. They said opening arguments, and then we will take a vote on the witnesses. Here's how I see the votes going. Cipollone and Sekulow are going to go up and say, Nadler said this was a debunked conspiracy theory, that it was all made up, that no one believes it is true. We want to call Rudy Giuliani and Ambassador this person and Ukrainian that person and all the people you need in order to get the Biden corruption on the record to show that not only was the conspiracy not a theory, but an actual conspiracy in fact, but it wasn't debunked, that it actually is believed by all the people that can testify to it. And then the Democrats are going to get up. Now, they will have a chance to cross-examine all those Republican witnesses, right? But they're going to scream bloody murder and say that they want all their witnesses, and it's going to be no. Mitch is going to say, no, you already had your witnesses. All of the witnesses you want to call to support your allegation that it's a conspiracy theory, that it's made up, that it's been debunked, that no one believes it, they have all testified. So we're going to rely on their testimony before the House. You're not allowed any more witnesses. But Republicans, you can call Rudy, you can call, I don't think they're going to call Hunter Biden, but they should. You know, we got the Biden 5. We've got Schweitzer's new book out on the Biden 5, because it wasn't just Hunter Biden that profited. And it wasn't just the Biden 5 that profited. Biden 5 is Joe's sister, Joe's brother, Hunter, There's 5 of them that profited. But when he was point man for Obama, the Clintons, the Obamas, they all got rich off this. They all sold their office. And Rudy can prove it. Rudy's already asked for the case. Rudy said they need to be prosecuted under the RICO Act. I invented those cases. They ought to give me the case. Let's see if somebody has the courage to give me the case. Remember I said a few weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago, that was a shot across Bill Barr's bow to give me the case. I got the goods. Give me the case. I can bring it home. So I think it's going to be really fun, because what we're going to see after the shift show ends, we're going to see Cipollone and Sekulow get up and give just an absolutely devastating opening argument against all the lies that were told by the Democrat managers. And then we're either going to see a motion to dismiss, and or what I would do is I would do a motion to dismiss, and then if that is denied, then move for witnesses. Although, in thinking it through just now, I wouldn't do a motion to dismiss, because you've got to overcome all the lies that were told by the Democrats. A motion to dismiss would give them the opportunity to yell cover up at this point. So you get up and you devastate all their lies and say, we've got this, and this proof. And then you make a motion and you say, we need all these witnesses to counteract all the allegations made by the Democrats. We weren't provided an opportunity to have witnesses or even to ask questions in the House. We need that opportunity now. And then the House managers are going to scream bloody murder that they want witnesses. And I see Mitch and the Republicans saying, no, you had your chance for witnesses. It's our turn for witnesses now. All right, that's how I see it happening. Stay tuned to the shift show and see if it plays out the way I'm foreseeing it. But it's the way I would play it. Cipollone and Sekulow are a lot smarter than Timbo. Let's see if they play it the same way. Until next time, God bless you. God bless these United States. Keep fighting the good fight.